All impaired driving is dangerous, whether drivers are under the influence of alcohol or marijuana. Vision Zero in North Dakota is helping spread the word about choosing safe choices instead of driving impaired. Here to tell us more is Teresa Tome, the Southwest Region Vision Zero Director, and Trooper Tarek Chase. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys.
Yeah,
very nice to have you here. We're always talking about safe driving. During the month of April, we're talking about safe driving using alcohol, THC products. Trooper Tarek, what are some of the effects that you see in drivers when they are under the influence, specifically of THC?
So when we talk about cannabis or THC products in general, they have the ability to impair someone's judgment. It affects their coordination, their decision making, and things like that. So there's officers that are specifically trained to identify that sort of impairment, and they're also able to differentiate that THC impairment between that and alcohol. Even though alcohol is a drug as well, but it does affect people a little bit differently. So they do look at being able to identify that impairment or that sort of impairment, and then be able to test those individuals to see if they're safe to operate a motor vehicle.
Okay, so there are differences in impairment of alcohol versus THC or cannabis, but I guess what they probably have in common is when you drink alcohol or you consume cannabis, you probably think that you're okay to drive even after you've had just a little bit, but in reality, probably not.
Correct, yes.
Interesting. Okay, and Teresa, it's so nice to see you again. You're always here warning us and helping us, work through these. Today you brought an activity to kind of show us what the effects of impairment can be on your decision making, I guess. Is that right? Okay.
Yes, that's right. So I'm going to have you take this maze board, and I'm going to have you take the red marker there.
Okay, so this is, the red marker.
The red marker.
Gotcha.
And go through the maze. Start at I think it's the green arrow.
Okay.
And
I want to end up here.
At the red
Oh gosh,
arrow.
do we have enough time for this, everybody? I'm gonna have to think kind of hard here. Okay, so can you see this? Okay, so I'm gonna go here, here. Oh my gosh, am I close? Are there multiple ways to get to
Yes, there are. And you can go forward or backward.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well. Okay, well, I found my way.
There you go.
Well, that's good. Okay, pretty smooth.
A little bit
oh, sorry.
easier than you thought.
Yeah. Yeah. I was really nervous about that.
So now I'm going to take the red marker from you in this, and you're going to put on the goggles that we have right there.
Okay, thank you. All right. And so these are like impairment goggles. Is
Yes,
that right?
these are.
Ooh,
So you'll notice that it's green.
Yes, first thing I see is that it is green.
When someone is high, they're not going to see green.
Okay.
That's kind of what I need to
first.
get across first.
Okay.
So you're going to do the same exact thing. You're going to grab the red marker there.
Yes.
And then you're going to try and go through the maze. You can touch the gray and the white areas. Just go avoid the pink.
And I'm going to grab, see,
the red marker.
Yeah, they all look black to me. So I'm going to, I don't know. I'm going to guess here. Okay, so same course, different course, doesn't matter, but now I got to do it. Okay, so even if, nope, does that look like a roadway?
So you'll notice, like, you went through.
Did I go through a line?
No.
okay.
I'm just saying, like,
Yes, I've seen this before.
You've already done the maze.
Yeah.
You know what it's like, but you're already unsure.
Yep. I'm already, and I know this is not the way I went the first time. I know that. Am I going through doors here where they're like, okay, then this, okay, nope, that looks like a bad way. I think oh shoot, now I'm stuck.
Just do the best you can.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going through this. I went through the door, or the wall. This is not right. Just like that. This is not right. Okay, so I'll give that.
Laughing at you too.
Okay. No, everyone in
So, all right, how do you think you did?
I don't think I did well at all.
Okay.
I know that I did not.
You can take off the goggles.
Okay, so I, first of all, didn't get the red marker, right?
Yes.
Right. Yep.
Correct. You struggled with the red marker, and you kind of second guessed yourself.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And then as you went through here, I mean, you couldn't really see where you were going.
No,
right?
yeah.
But you second guessed where you were going. So that's kind of what it's like.
To be like, okay.
It's kind of similar to like a stoplight, and you have to decide like, oh, am I going to stop? Or if like, someone stops really quickly in front of you.
Yeah.
Like that decision making is altered a lot. When,
You've had, and like, even though I really tried to focus and really tried to get through that maze as quick as I could, you know, you had to keep stopping and thinking and stopping and thinking and like, okay, am I seeing a line or am I seeing the block? Like there was a lot of like decisions that you had to make that I can imagine in a driving scenario. Like you said, you're not going to be the only person out on the road. Right. There's other drivers out there, and if they make a poor choice, will I have the reaction time to make a better choice or make a choice to keep myself safe?
You had talked about earlier, like when someone's drunk or high, they'll think like, oh, I'm okay to drive. But then once they're behind the wheel, it's like, oh,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, maybe not.
Definitely
and at that
not.
point, it's too late. Yep.
Exactly.
So parting words here. We got to get going, I think. But for our last words that we want to give people this month of April to make good decisions, what would be your parting message?
Oh, when you drive high, you'll get a DUI. You're 2 times more likely to crash when you drive high. So,
all right.
Yeah, please make the right decision, get a sober driver, and drive sober.
Absolutely. And Officer Tarek, anything that you'd like to add?
Yes, same sort of thing. Making good decisions, especially during the whole year, not necessarily just during April, but we just want to pass that message on that a lot of substances have the ability to impair your ability to drive. So making that good choice, be a safe driver, identify a sober ride, and make sure that you get to your destination safely.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Thank you both so much for coming in, making me do the maze, reinforcing these ideals. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Absolutely. Okay, we're going to be right back right after this.